And it's a funny thing about relationships and the sort, and how people feel, and generally how they react. Actions is one thing, but it's really people's reactions that define who they are, and not just how they behave, but how they exude themselves, or what they exude rather. And it's an unfortunate presumption that those who linger over certain things are inclined to be thought of as pathetic or weak, or just not socially normal.
So Mr. Druce is telling us, you know, it's due next week, and we all kind of worry a little bit because nobody knows what the hell to do, nobody knows what in the world the assignment is, and he never actually really taught us physics. But we're like, okay, sure, yeah, we'll do it. Come next week, we get into class and we go, hey, Mr. Druce, yeah, none of us did it. And he goes, fine, next week, but this time seriously, all right, next week. I mean, it's due next, no more postponements. And fine, yeah, sure, Mr. Druce, sure, whatever, yeah, you got it. Come next week again. This is 2 weeks from the original assigned date. Yeah, we had this econ and we actually didn't do it, and he goes, you know what, I know you're under a lot of pressure, so we'll just postpone it to the end of the weekend. Thanks, Mr. Druce, you're such a great guy. And basically we actually never turned the assignment in.
What?
Yeah, never did it. I don't even know what it was. I still don't understand what it asked us to do.
Okay, I think there's actually I can see you. Oh my God.
Well, I called Lily recently and asked her to meet me. If you're stuck on something for an exceptionally long time, say a generic value of a month, many will tell you to just stop thinking about it. Just get over it. Move on with yourself. It's over, right? But it's not that easy. I mean, it was there, whatever that may be. I still think of her every day. Yeah, sure, I'm a bit lingering over her, but it's not as if I am constantly and adamantly focused on her existence. No, it's just there. It's a sort of ambivalent feeling where you want to think about the person because you don't really want them to vanish out of your life because, or this event or whatever it is that you're lingering over, because it was a big part of your life. And it's not pathetic to linger over it or to continually think about it. It is pathetic if you start obsessing over it and you stop doing and participating in other activities because of this thing or event. But if it's just there from time to time and you consciously are aware that you're thinking of it and you can set it aside and you can pick up your guitar again and start playing without that in mind, then it's fine. And that's exactly the situation in which lots of people find themselves, which is totally normal and supposedly socially acceptable. Now, if somebody calls you up and they say, "Hey man, what's up?" and in reality what is actually up is that you were thinking about this person and you tell them that, they will call you a loser. And mayhap you are a loser. But at the end of the day, if you are content with yourself, if it is okay for you to be thinking about those things or these events and just continue being happy, you're not a loser. They're the loser for making that stupid assumption, for succumbing to the social norms. You are doing the right thing by just contenting yourself. It's no good to ignore and to avoid and to bottle up emotions and thoughts that you would love to think about, regardless of the motives. It does you no good to ignore them. You have to be aware of them. You have to be conscious. You have to know what it is that is fretting you. Because if you don't know, well, then you're in trouble. Then you're pathetic. As long as you're aware, you're fine. And now, being aware of what is fretting me, I think I will continue on my frets with this little song I wrote. So far untitled.